two. Fight! Wins.
This is the second win for player one.
Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Wins. Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Wins. Round one. Fight! two. Fight! Final round. Fight! Cutting wins. Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Dawson wins.
This is the third win for player 2.
Round one. Fight! Fighting wins.
I'll show you the epitome of beauty.
Nonsense.
This is the path to achieve my goal. Let my beauty intoxicate you.
Round one. Fight! Vega wins. Round one. Fight! Perfect KO. Round two. Fight! Vega wins. Round one. Fight!
My beauty is unshakable.
Round two. Fight! Vega wins.
This is the 9th win for player 1.
This is the part of chief.
No escape! Round one. Fight! Beat it! Round two. Fight! Final round. Fight! Dolphin wins. Round one. Fight! Vega.
I'll show you the epitome of beauty.
Rainbow Mika. Round one. Fight!
Slice you!
Fight! KO! Vega wins. Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Final round. Fight! Vega wins. Casino. Rainbow Mika. Chun-Li.
行くわよ。 のクンフー見せてあげる。かましたね。おっしゃいくぞ。
Round 1. Fight!
オーケー。やっどうだ。百列脚飛行剣。やっこっちよ。もらった飛行剣。せやもらった飛行剣。百列脚こっちよ。百列脚。
Round 2. Fight! Final round. Fight! ミカ wins. Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight!
This is the 12th win for player 1.
Round 1. Fight!
や
Round 2. Fight! Final round. Fight! Chun-Li wins. Chun-Li,
さあ行くわよ
Vega,
I'll show you the epitome of beauty.
Round 1. Fight!
飛行拳飛行拳
Round 2. Fight!
飛
This is the 6th win for player 2.
Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Final round. Fight! Chun-Li wins. Round 1. Fight!
I got you.
La 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 la.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Xanadu week 168, Street Fighter FGC Thursdays.
It is hard to believe we have been on for that many weeks. I don't think all of them have had Street Fighter. Certainly not Street Fighter 5, but I've got to tell you.
It's been a fighting game of some sort.
Right, exactly.
And we're joined by, obviously, Seth the B.
Seth the B.
I mean, you say
56K.
obviously.
What's good?
And if they don't know the neighborhood commentator at this point, man,
I guess that's true.
I don't know what you're doing.
All right, so it looks like we got Vato versus Vendrick on Street.
Right.
Vendrick, Chun-Li player, if I recall correctly, and Vato sporting the oh-so-flashy Karin. The oh-ho-ho-ho.
She's a rich girl.
She
She's
is
from she's from probably a nice neighborhood, one with
an estate, actually. Kanzuki.
The Kanzuki estate.
You know,
I believe we've been there.
Oh, yeah.
I believe we've seen that.
Even at night and in the afternoon.
That is true. Not to mention the fact that I don't know if it's just like a Kanzuki thing in general, but everyone that she hires seem to, like, from the chefs down to, like, the butlers, they all seem to be just really hype for people fighting
for people
right in the
fighting.
middle of the house.
Yeah. I mean, but they knew what they were getting into when they signed on to her
They
staff.
must have.
All she does is fight.
Isn't Birdie, like, a live-in with them or
Yeah,
something like that?
yeah.
Something weird? He's, like, mooching off of the Kanzuki name? I'm not really sure what's going on there. There are some weird, dysfunctional families in the Street Fighter universe.
Here we go. Oh my.
I have to admit, though, I do like this Karin with her, like, sky blue, powder blue.
Yeah, the powder blue. She has that on her regular costume, too. Or it's color 7, though.
Mm-hmm. But I just like, I don't know, there's something about the little dress.
It's calming,
It's
that's why.
nice. Yeah.
The
it
color.
makes me calm.
Even though they're about to get into
Even
it.
though?
Yeah.
Okay. For certain. I got you. Vato, you know, he was switching off back and forth for a while, especially like in the early days of Street Fighter
with
5.
Chun-Li.
Between Chun-Li and
Yeah,
Karin,
and Karin.
he never really could pick like one character, and then and then one day, you didn't see Chun-Li as much. Next
know.
day, less and less and less.
But you
and
know what
less,
it was
and now Karin.
in the interim, you'd started to see like more tech with his Karin,
Yeah.
and then not as much with his Chun-Li, and then just one day it was like, oh yeah, just Karin.
Yeah, just Karin.
No switching, just Karin. I put in more time in the lab, and
Yeah, I think the final nail in the coffin is one day he went to character select. Like, he lost a match, went to character select, came back with the Karin again, and it was just like, well, we're never seeing Chun-Li again. All right,
here we go.
What's
This is 168, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cool beans. So, welcome to the first match of Street Fighter as Xanadu. Let's go. Oh, wow. Anti-air V-skill. Ooh, counter hit.
Anti-air. Yeah, it nullifies projectiles and anti-airs. It does everything. It cooks, it cleans.
my.
Ooh. Unsafe with that Rasenha.
He was testing the waters. It's like, if he's not going to block it, why not just go for his free
Of
damage?
course.
Ooh. That was good. Confirm. Oh, wow.
That was
The
interesting.
fireball. Oh, wow. Jabs his own.
Ooh.
Air legs.
Karin.
Oh, wow. And just wake-up grab is going to take it.
Right. Such a strange option, but man, you saw Karin there at the end was just hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, that was
if that instant air legs had hit like one more time, she would have been stunned and it would have been death anyway.
Yeah. What a comeback, actually. That was looking like very Vato round.
Yeah, for certain.
And let's see if he makes some adjustments here. I know Vato was going in, doing a lot of semi-meaty setups. Oh my God, he goes for the Rasenha again. He's got a read on Vengeance. He does not want to block that overhead.
Yeah, not only Vengeance, but I mean, Chun-Li is a charge character. She's got to do the bird kick, so a lot of times
You're
you
holding
see
down
Chun-Li
already.
holding down back.
Yeah.
And if
He's
you don't have the
catching
reactions to hold,
hold,
neutral
to
back,
just
I guess.
stand back,
What are you
yeah.
gonna call it? Standing back.
The reversal. Yep. Go for the grab. Oh no. And he goes for it again. That Rasenha is paying dividends. It's kind of crazy because that move is actually just hella unsafe, but
It is.
Vato's making it work because Vendrick is not blocking.
I think it might even be safe to say that Vendrick is making it work.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I mean, I hate to say it, but
Sweeps in neutral, another EX spinning bird kick. Get him out the air, out my face. Very good Orochi to get past that activation. Ooh, we going up. Reset. Nice. And there we go back into the Rasenha. He's got to notice that he's doing that. Very
Vendrick
often.
really hasn't been responding to the Rasenha, and I mean, yeah, you can do it in times and in situations where it's really unexpected, but a lot of the time it's just
like that.
Yeah.
Also, that should have been right into super, and that should have closed it. But crouching short will take game 1 for Vato.
Karin wins.
So I think Vendrick should just kind of throw out a couple more jabs in the neutral situation, especially because that was the first game, right?
Yeah,
How many times did we see Rasenha?
at least 7.
Yeah, it was just like
frame.
a kind of strange amount.
That's a good frame
You
trap.
need to spend a little bit more of that V meter to do V reversals because you got to get this Karin off of you.
And he also needs to start anti-airing. Chun-Li has 3 of the best anti-airs in the game.
Yeah, we kind of need some meterless anti-airs because I think the only
Yeah,
the like true anti-airs we've seen so far are EX spinning bird kick.
Oh, that's
Okay,
stun.
good for the stun, and yeah, it doesn't really matter what you do there.
All right, well, he's winning this little like button war right now. That's what's kind of that. It's not so much playing neutral. It's not so much set play. It's just kind of going back and forth and who could get the stun up faster.
Right.
There you go, another spinning bird kick. Oh wow.
I think that would have been just a situation for a jab, like a stand jab, something like that.
Standing light kick.
Right. Just anything, just to say,
Ooh,
hey,
confirms
get
off of
out
the Fierce. Very
air.
good. And gets this full punish. That was a very good combo by Vendrick. Hey, working on stun. He's got full meter. But Vato's
bringing
coming back.
this back.
Here we go.
Be like, I don't know.
This is going to be like right where that stun bar is. Yeah.
Yeah, close enough.
Right,
Chun-Li
so
working on like a little bit of the life lead.
No
It really
anti-air
should've been
again.
Anti-air.
Jumping back in
That's
the corner.
something that we need to
And
see.
there you go. Vato making a full comeback right there. Good
Right.
stuff.
Final round. Fight.
Vendrick, my man, you got to work on some of those anti-airs.
Ooh. Catches the sweep. That's just -2. Yeah, wow.
Okay.
You can option to do that. It's a little risky if you know if people are aware that that's an option. Wow, stand roundhouse.
Nice crush counter, but just another stand roundhouse on it.
Okay.
And finally, we see something to counteract the Rasenha.
All right.
That looked like
Get
the
that overhead
start
out of there. That could have been it. Ooh, dashes into a fireball, and one hit is going to do it for Chun-Li.
Right.
Oh, right
Another
over, and
Rasenha.
no anti-air, and another Rasenha. It's just, oh my goodness. Oh, misses the EX
Sucks that he missed
Tenko.
that bar.
Wow, one grab.
There's nothing to save this meter for. If you need to use the meter,
Oh,
there we
you go. First anti-air, and it seals the game.
Right.
So now it's 1-1.
Sometimes I think they can hear us from over here. We're all of like 5 feet away, but we don't talk so loud.
No,
I
we don't talk
think.
to. It's because I could hear myself. You know.
Right.
Round one.
But yeah,
Fight.
very
All right,
good.
so-
All you got to do, hopefully, Vendrick can realize that that stand light kick is a amazing anti-air, and just use that a couple more times.
Nice.
There you
Gets
go.
the Orochi
Yes.
with it, yeah.
Doesn't confirm off of that. That was a counter hit too.
Yeah.
That really should have been led into more
my.
damage. All right.
Oh, Vato jumping in,
Hey.
but somehow still managing to make it work.
Yeah, I mean, you've been saving all this meter with those stand light kick anti-airs. You can use one
Yeah.
EX spinning bird kick. You can spare the meter for that, I suppose.
Another
And-
jump in.
Yeah, and what I notice is that the way Vendrick plays, he's really, when he's in the corner, he seems very antsy. He does not want to be there, and he doesn't play, patient or comfortable.
Oh, and that is unsafe.
Even the first hit of that is unsafe, and we still see,
Round two.
it's got that kind of deer in the headlights. I'm pretty sure I say this every week. It's got the deer in the headlight effect on your opponent.
Yeah.
You just go, oh, I don't want to get hit by that. I'm going to look like an idiot.
With punishes that sweep.
And then you don't
Oh
punish
my. Good stuff. Counter hits. Good.
All right.
Oh my.
I'm-
I don't know what that Rasenha was. Oh
Maybe
wow.
for like a quick rise, he wanted to just do like
Yeah.
the overhead, but I don't know. Seems like a very strange decision by
Ooh.
Vato. Okay, good
Full.
combo into the corner.
And Chun-Li is sitting on super. I'm
Right.
thinking we're gonna see that. Oh, maybe not.
That is
Oh wow.
rough.
Jumps the sweep, but doesn't get the full jumping combo. And Chun-Li, at this moment, just needs to stay. Oh, doesn't get the link into super, and a grab.
Karin has a lot of the. I mean, she's got like those nice little tick those with the stand short into the.
Yeah, stand short, and crouch jab, both tick. Oh wow,
Wow.
just takes him out of the dash. Oh wow. Vendrick kind of going in more. Okay, just sweeping. Vato is just like step
That
into
was
this
what,
space.
like 4
That
in a
was like
row?
5 or 6 sweeps. Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
And what's even crazier is that wasn't punished.
Yeah,
or
and he didn't
anything.
punish. He didn't get punished at all.
That
Oh
is
my.
the very definition of if it doesn't if it's not detrimental, just I guess why not? Strange decision, but
Oh my.
good.
One grab. We're gonna see a Rasenha on the super. I'm calling it. I feel it. Oh,
That
or
seems
maybe
to
not.
be-
All right.
Ooh, no.
Oh wow, and he based that DP.
Oh, that
And
is
Vendrick
some shot.
Playing very
Shucks.
solidly, even though he had a little bit of a
Yeah.
rough start. not anti-airing, getting hit with the Rasenhas.
He did seem to get comfortable towards the end, you know. I don't know if he hurt us or what, but we saw one anti-air light kick hit, and then we saw about 3 or 4 in the next
in the next
round.
Yeah.
In the next game. Good stuff. You know, it's I want to say good adaptation, but it's probably something you should have gone in knowing.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still an
for
adaptation.
sure.
I mean, you know, he showed growth throughout the match, which
That is
was
true.
good.
And then just what was that like?
Vata just
7
sweeping in front of him.
Like
That was pretty disrespectful. That's what that was. He was like, he's not with punishing me,
Just walk
so
into
I'm just
it.
gonna
Walk
I'm
into
gonna
it.
throw it out.
Into it. Vato trying to will his opponent into his legs.
Into his legs. Come here.
Walk into it. Walk
Get
into
hit.
it. But nothing. Jahi.
So we're trying to figure out who's next up.
I know. And I don't know if you guys could see this in the background, very slightly. We've got Blaze Blue Chrono. No, not Chrono
Central.
Phantasma. Central Fiction
Uh-huh.
on deck right there. Everyone seems to be like walking through. You know, even people that don't play it unknown, not really like a big proponent of Blaze Blue, or at least I mean, unknown will play any game that somebody brings, and so he was getting some lab time in with
Kokonoe, I believe.
Oh, was he?
And
I know he
Izanami.
likes what's that cat lady?
Taokaka.
Taokaka. He likes Taokaka, but I think he said that character's still booty. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's a shame because
I can see it.
I mean, I feel like if you wanted to name 3 of the most known characters from Blaze Blue, even if you don't play it, it's Noel, Ragna, and Taokaka. Jin, okay. Jin. Although I kind of have to say that I think...
All right, it looks like I got to go play. Good luck.
I think Jin, and which one is he? Isn't he the ice one from Guilty Gear? I don't know, that's what just pops in my mind. But yeah, we got that on deck. We got people playing in the background, getting in some lab time. Naoto something Kurogane, I think? I was playing him. He seems interesting. All right, and so here we've got Unknown against an absolute... I was talking to this man before. You saw him playing on stream before the actual tournament started. I think his name is ZKW? GKW? One of the two. Yeah, he was picking a couple characters. You guys probably saw if you've been hanging around.
Fight.
Vega / who's the secondary? Oh, Balrog. I think he's putting a little bit more time with just, going from playing him. I think he's been putting in a little bit more time with Vega than he has with Balrog, but that's just what I got from, the, 5 minutes that we played matches. Versus Unknown, hogging the camera, of course. This man, ooh. Even if it's a button check, you've always got, you still have to stand your ground, you've got to leave your mark. Either you just don't care what your opponent's doing at all, you just go blah, 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 hands completely off the controller, or, they hit you, you have to hit them back. Block all their mix-ups. That is the pre-game mental damage that you can inflict on your opponent. Because if they're in button check and they're doing their stuff, they're trying to practice their combos, and you're blocking all of that, that is something that sends a strong signal even before the game starts. It's just one of those things you got to keep in mind. Like ZKW.
Round 1.
Yeah, ZKW.
Fight.
Seems like you might be a little bit uncomfortable with that backpack on. You might want to just, I don't know. Okay. Let's see. I've seen Unknown so far use that spinning knuckle twice. Okay. Nice crossover there. Depending on how the timing goes, you can throw that. Vega still without the claw. I think he lost it a little bit earlier. Good anti-air. even though he didn't use the anti-air version of that V-trigger. Oh, he does have the claw. Yeah, you don't want to mess with Unknown. That was plenty of time for him to anti-air. And good stuff delaying the fall trajectory. ZKW really has not been here long enough. Like I said, he told me that it was his first time here. Recently moved to the area. But once you play Unknown enough or watch him play, you have to get the beat on that a lot of the times right after he activates V-Trigger as Cammy, he will just walk up and throw. That's it. And that's... You know, usually you think, like, once Cammy builds the pressure, cancels a safe move, cancels a move into her V-Trigger, that she's going to continue the pressure, but no, you just get walk up and thrown. Strange amount of slice. And that is probably the 4th or 5th, 6th, 7th spin knuckle that we've seen from Cammy that has not been just punished while coming out, and more of them. You can just jab that out once you see her start spinning. Once you see Cammy whipping out those ballet moves, just jab her out of the air. She really doesn't have anything for that. I mean, obviously. She's vulnerable when she spins, but once that move comes out, it's +1/+2, something like that. Okay. Messes up the combo there. That would have been big, telling Unknown that he can't punish, and Unknown with the uncharacteristic dropped anti-air, making me look like a fool. Okay, we did see the anti-air there from Vega. Good throw into the corner. Stun is a factor now. Ooh, what the call out straight into the super. That's going to be it. This super does, I believe, like 50 to 70 more points of damage with the claw on than with the claw off. So, not 100% sure that it wouldn't have killed without the claw, but certainly it wasn't doing him any sort of disservice right there. You saw Unknown look up a little bit. That's just kind of something he does, just saying, all right, I got it this time. It wasn't a blowout in, you know, anyone's sort of favor. I'm not saying ZKW tripped and fell into it, but at the same time, he really needs to learn to punish those, or to beat out those spin knuckles. Okay, good stuff with the crush counter. And nice with the crossover. Unknown nodding. He sees what you did there. He sees it. This isn't out of the ballpark for Unknown, especially with Cammy, such like a pressure-heavy character like that, but it is definitely an uphill climb, okay? You don't want to spend those meter, and Unknown, realizing that ZKW has not punished that yet, keeps going in with the spin knuckle. That's stun. That's going to be it. Unknown's going to take it, ran that all the way back. He's hype. He's building himself up. ZKW's smiling, but, you know, he's got a little, you know, air out the collar, got a little sweat going on. He says, I got to play better than that next round. And it's okay, yeah. Good stuff. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Are you going to spend it? Okay. This is probably the kill, but maybe not. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. And this is going to be a... Ooh. You going to show him the P? You're showing the P? Oh, no. Just wake up with jabs, though. Good stuff.
Cammy wins.
I would assume that, if anything, that last game was proof that the players absolutely cannot hear what's going on in the commentator's booth. Because if he could, ZKW would know. You just gotta, when you see that woman start spinning, just jab her out of that. You hear me? I said jab her out of that. Don't let her spin. Okay. Good stuff. And for those of you who've been watching all of the rounds so far, I feel like what's going on here is that Unknown has been taking everything that has landed successfully on ZKW and then basically weeding everything else out. So everything you don't punish, you know, like, there you go, like the spin knuckle. And that was supposed to be a dive kick. Everything that worked before is what we're going to be seeing in this last round. And see, Unknown got hit by that before with the strange jump arc from the off-the-wall Vega. Not this time. No. What are we going to see? Okay. Okay. Good stuff with the super. Yes. Okay. So we're going to see ZKW now riding a little bit of the life lead. A lot of the life lead. Okay. Good anti-air by Unknown. And that's going to be it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Certainly a strong showing for your first time here. ZKW is showing that he is not any sort of slob. That he does know. If he did have a little bit of more match experience, not even necessarily against the character, but against just Unknown, you know, naturally tournament organizer here on the Thursdays, then he would have done, at the very least, a little bit better, a little bit more familiar with the setups, you know, aware of what you can and cannot do. Yeah, that's just shows that, you know, playing in tournaments gets you stronger. Just week by week, little by little, it shows you how to read not only a character, but your opponent as well. Unknown really, really strong at that. Like I said, you saw him recognize that there was no deterrence from using the spin knuckle at all. None at all. And so, yeah, we just kept seeing it. Every once in a while it would pop out. Guess what? It's plus on block, so you are at a disadvantage. Next up, we have 56K versus Steve H. Esteban H. Esteban H. Don't do that. Don't let this man have his stage. No. You saw that with a stage select. My man 56K's got control over where we're going. Just Steve H points. 56K goes, yeah, I got you. And we're going to, what is it? The London stage. Of course. Why? If I was playing against this man, any advantage that my opponent wants, I would take that away. He said, "Oh, you want to go to London? No, we're going to see those sheep jump around. We're going to the most junkiest stage, the one that you absolutely do not want to fight on." Anyway, this is a sort of a classic match. Steve H versus anyone, really. A little bit of classic. Steve H, old school player. He's really got those footsies just on lock. Steve H, and we've actually seen this before at Xanadu. Steve H is one of those type of players who would be comfortable down backing for the entire 99 seconds. And we've seen that happen here. It was basically a one-round fight because both players just down backed and it did not move. The entire, was that against 56K? That might have been. Okay. When you charge that, that is plus on block. And now you see 56K getting a little bit thirsty for that gray life. He wanted just something on Steve. Okay, good stuff. 56K sitting here on full meter. Oh, what's that throw? Okay. The get off me button. Dash, dash, throw. Ryu's mobility in this game is just something to behold. Good stuff. There's all that great life. All of a sudden, you've got the lead. Are you not going to spend the meter? Throw him again. Why not? Again. I love it. That was 4 throws in a row. Ooh. Saw me try to dash up, spin this man. Bing. The laundry's done. Ooh, the crush counter. And into... Oh, okay, saving that. Good stuff. That, especially with the Denjin charged up. No! That definitely should have been summoned out. And you saw Steve H dashing this man into the corner. Fighting. Those 6 dashes just fighting for every pixel that we've got. And Steve, 56K here, really not out of it yet. Does have that V-trigger. There it goes. Not 56K. Steve H is a really big fan of using those EX fireballs at that range where they become unreactable. Sure, you can, down back or block on reaction, but you're in a situation where if you hold up trying to jump over them, you're still going to get clipped in the legs, or you're not even going to be airborne, anything like that. Okay. And that's the second time we've seen 56K been hit out of that standing fierce. That ballerina punch. Shoryuken. Of course, wake up Shoryu just to show 56K that Steve H still's got those. Okay. Ooh, jump over, but no punish on the whip DP. Can opener. Something was going on there. Was it Rasenha? Rasenha isn't projectile invincible off the bat. I think it takes like 3-4 frames. Not projectile invincible, but lower body projectile invincible. I believe. The reason that 56K probably got hit there is because Steve H is notorious for just jump low, empty jump low. Probably got hit high. Good stuff. 56K taking that last round especially cleanly.
You win.
That was good. You did really well in the first round. That's what you were supposed to do. But you kind of strayed away from it. Hey, what's up? It's in here. Next is it.
Hey, shout out all you couldn't make it. My boy Aaron, JJ, Oreo, all you guys. I see you on Facebook. I'm feeling the love. I don't even know what we're talking about. What are we talking about? Guilty Gear? I just heard this game sucks from that game sucks from unknown. Not even sure. So we can get a couple of first timers here coming out to Xanadu 168. On the right side of your screen, left side of the game, we've got Sean, aka Ogion, Yogion, one of the two, one of the three. Pick whichever. What is this quick menu? This is some new update 1.4 stuff. 4.0? I don't know. Don't look at me. I haven't touched my PS4 in weeks. Don't you know World of Warcraft Legion came out? Okay. The taunt, making sure both of your all punch, all kick buttons work. And see, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is that pre-game damage that you inflict on your opponent. Like, I don't even play this character. Look at me still doing combos with Karin. That's why you see button checks go for so long. Which one of these players do you think is still like, I don't know if my buttons are set correctly? The answer is neither one. Your buttons are either right or they're wrong. They're just trying to KO their opponent before they go in. It sounds silly, but this is a thing. Look at this. What kind of... I blocked that. Oh, and you know that was Ogion saying you blocked that? Oh no, I gotta duck out mad quick. That was just a button check. Don't look too far into that. See, the moment you start seeing your opponent try to do combos with any character, whether they play them or not, just mash the pause button. Be like, hey, you ready to go yet? No. Okay. You hit some more buttons. Are you ready to go now? No. Okay. Just mash on that. And we've got momentum versus momentum right here. I say Laura is a very strong momentum character. Just the fact that, in both senses of the word, she's got that mobility momentum as well as just the, 50-50 mix-up game. You gotta guess. All right. Regular throw. Okay, you get thrown out of that. That might have been just Hunter GKB thinking that OG Yon was gonna run in for that throw again. You can't go for that follow-up unless you know that for certain that's going to hit. Ojion says, that's not how you do command grabs. Check it. But
Round 2. Fight.
oh. Eat a roundhouse. How long are you going to charge that for? Come on. What I don't like about this is that Mika took herself out of the advantage and put herself right into the corner. Not familiar with that dash under. Okay. Didn't realize I was gonna cross, but then you got clamped. All right. Very clear that Hunter GKB not 100% familiar with the Laura matchup. Kind of easy is smiling, but you reap what you sow. You play Mika, and now you've got to live with what you've been doing to other people, and that's not nice. Oh, recognize the jump out there, tries to dissuade him from jumping. Stop that! What are you anti-airing? She's on the ground in front of you. Good stuff. Interesting choice. And strangely there, we saw just like that little headbutt from Mika about 3 times in a row. One time that Laura jumps in, it's nowhere to be found. Okay. I need to see some anti-airs. And I don't know. Hunter doesn't seem to be too familiar with the setup that Mika has. Once you clap your opponent, you got a backdash in order to basically pull the screen back. It's you backdash, and then you hold roundhouse in order to set the opponent up, pull the screen back so that they get that corner bounce, which you normally don't get, as we've seen. Laura just kind of trips and falls. Once again, nowhere to be seen, and that's it. Good stuff, Dojion. All right, that was some good stuff.
This is the 6th win.
A couple ways to work on that for next week, Hunter, is you probably got to work on the Mika combo. Every time you got clapped, I think it only worked once. It only worked like 2-3 times, and that was because you already had your opponent in the corner. You got to work on those mid-screen backdash into roundhouse, into charge roundhouse combos. That's damage just on the table, left out there in the middle of nowhere. In that, I can't see what stage you're on anymore, but there's the middle of the desert, London Underground, one of those places. That's where the damage is. So now we've got Unknown versus Vendrick. Vendrick's got a smile on his face, but fear in his heart. I can see it. Look at him looking at his hands. Terrified. I don't even know if I want to. I don't know if I want to interfere with whatever's going on, but I should probably disconnect the other controllers that are sitting out there. Steve H plays. Steve H never disconnects his controllers. See? Look at that. In case you need like any evidence of what I've been saying, Unknown, just grab. Haha, haha. What? No. I'm not even playing that. You better believe. If I see my opponent pick any stage, I don't care if it's a random or like a specific stage, and I'm player 2, if I lose, I am going to just go down in style. Just say, I want a different stage. I want to pick a different costume and a different color. No.
I will fight you.
Anything that gives your opponent an advantage is a disadvantage for you. All right, let's see. We did see Vendrick sort of struggle in his match earlier against Vato with using consistent anti-airs. A little later in the match, he did show a little bit more life with those stand light kicks. And that's really going to be the deciding factor against Chung. Ooh, barely. Then also missed the follow-up for the combo. So a fireball at that range? Okay. No. Decent on block, but then... Okay. Anti-air. Where was it? See, these are things that you just have to have set. Anti-air. Kick her out of the sky. You know she's going to be dive kicking at you. You have to just stand short on deck for that. Stand short, or stand jab. There you go. Just get some damage on the table. Don't let her do whatever she wants. Good throw break. I don't like that. Like I said before, Vendrick just, to me, seems a little bit jumpy whenever he's in the corner. Throw. Gotta stuff those. Good stuff. This could be it. No. But at the very least, he took... Sorry, I was looking at the wrong meter. I thought he had super on deck. Good stuff. I know I say good stuff. The reason I hesitate there is because...
Final round.
I mean, I guess jump lightning legs would have worked, but... I think I heard ooh go there from Vendrick. Apparently he did not know that spin knuckle goes around fireballs. Okay, this should be a full punish. Instead just gets the crouch jab. Why? No. I mean, Unknown has recognized that. That crossover kick is just something that Vendrick relies on to try to get himself out of the corner as well as start some damage on his side, but really Unknown is not having that. So now you have enough to close that life lead, Vendrick. Once you get one solid hit, you'd be able to... You might even be in the realm of like just winning now. Just hit into something into super. You can confirm into super. Good job, Vendrick. Just kind of keeping him out, and that's gonna be chip. Good stuff. Nice recognition by Unknown. Recognize that Vendrick had absolutely zero V meter. Cannot V reversal that. I like it.
This is the 7th win for player 1.
Oh, OG on looks like he's gonna be hopping on. Put up his hair just to look a little bit more garbagey than.
Damn.
Sorry.
The shots.
I calls it like I see it.
The shots is real. What do you call that haircut? But just messing with you. All right, so let's see what we got. We have Unknown up. Who's that?
Looks like he tried to fight that spin knuckle. That would have been the first time that he done so in this set.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Still no real response to that. You got to stuff that out before it comes out. That's plus on block, man.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in that situation. And that's it.
So looking like Unknown's about to take this set. He's on match point now. Set point.
Round 2. Fight.
I think Vendrick, he would benefit more from stopping that spin knuckle. Because he's Unknown's gotten into that fairly often.
Yeah, everyone that Unknown has thrown out has worked so far, or at least, I mean, has been blocked.
Yeah. So
Except
even though
for
it's
the
like
one.
-2 or so.
And that's it. Good stuff.
And we got a P.
Effect, but we're not gonna see that. We got better things to watch.
So we're gonna see who's
stuff.
next.
Unknown. Nodding his head. He said, yeah. That stuff's easy. Saying this is Chun's worst matchup with the 5-5.
I can see that. All right, so it looks like I'm playing Steve next.
on versus Steve Ache. All right. What was that? Was Votto rubbing Steve's head for luck? What was that? I'll say you're the greatest. Huh. What is going on here?
I'm not really sure.
Nonsense.
Nonsense?
Nonsense. Yeah. Man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Looks like
I guess
I'm
it's
not
not
play.
you.
Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff.
I was about to say, they're just ripping all the co-commentators away. Just whisking them off to get their butts whooped on stream.
A-frame land.
A-frame land, yeah. For sure.
Oh, for sure. What'd you think of that last match? What'd you think about this match?
You know, Vendrick, we haven't seen him too often here, right?
Yeah, he comes infrequently.
Hunter, was he the last one that played Unknown? I think he played...
The guy before?
Yeah.
The guy that played the Vega?
No, that's ZKW, I think?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, Unknown so far, his spin knuckles with Cammy have been sort of uncontested.
Yes.
You know? The one time that I saw in the last set that Unknown didn't land, you know, either get blocked or hit with his spin knuckle, was one time when Vendrick did jump legs and they both whiffed each other. Huh. That was the only time that it didn't, connect.
Yeah. Interesting.
And that's not good. That's not good because you're putting in a negative situation where you let Cammy run on you for a couple frames. That's
she's like +2.
It's
and then
+1, +2. I always forget.
Yeah, but it's plus.
Yeah, it's
so
plus.
it's still Cammy's turn, which is just for any other character, you don't want it to be their turn. But for Cammy, you really don't want it to be her turn because she can mix up her normals into grabs like tick throw. It's very annoying.
Like, there's definitely a couple characters that you don't want to let them have the advantage no matter what. Cammy is one of those, especially the way that Unknown plays her. Mm-hmm. You know, very in your face.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, that's how Cammy goes.
Yeah.
But it just complements Unknown's playstyle in a way that you don't want to let him have a leg up on you like that.
And especially when it's something contestable like spin knuckle.
Sure. Especially when it's something like that. That's basically reactable.
All right. So here we go. Already seeing some crazy reactions from Steve H. Wow, going for that overhead to get that stun.
Yeah.
Oh my, stands short into Tatsu.
I'm going to have to go back into the archives and check, but I feel like most of the time when Steve H is on a roll and he has you staring down the barrel of the stun, he will go for the overhead.
Yep.
Most of the time.
And sometimes he'll go for it twice. So you block the first one, and he'll just
the first one didn't stun. Here's another one.
Oh wow,
Good
Tatsu. Rarely, people do not use that enough. Tatsu to go through fireballs.
Despite, I mean, even though she jumps it, whatever.
Well, and he did the roundhouse Tatsu, so he kind of just
and
she
he
didn't
kept
block
going,
it.
kept sailing, for sure. If it was light or medium, Laura could have come down with a button, you know, depending on. I feel like if it was medium, it would have had to been a medium kick in order to hit with the cross up. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
All right, there we go. Look at OG playing some footsies with punishing. This is good stuff. I like to see it.
Speaking of whip punishes, there for the
my.
sweep. Oh.
The rare jumps of Steve H. Oh, wow. Crush counter. Oh, cross
Dash
under.
under, of course.
Nice. Okay, we in there. Oh, my.
Go.
Grabs her out of the dash.
I was
Oh,
going to say good
counter.
stuff, but that's kind of weird.
That's going to hurt a lot. Yeah.
And
That's like one
still
solar
does
plexus
stun.
away.
So
Oh, my. 2 medium punches. Good counter hit confirmed by Steve H. That's going to take
For
game
sure.
1.
You win.
For a second there,
Yeah.
OG found his groove. He was
Player
yeah, especially in that V trigger Laura, her moment. Like I said, she's a
her
momentum-based
mobility,
character,
yeah.
both in her mobility and her playstyle. You know, it was really, it was working for OG on there, and then Steve H does Steve H.
Steve H off of the second hit of solar plexus, still managed to confirm off counter hit. That was crazy.
I don't like using that word with Steve H anymore.
Which
Just like crazy.
oh
Just
yeah.
because I've seen him do some like ridiculous things, you know.
wow.
Steve H
Good with punish.
constantly surprising me.
And sort of OG needs to calm down and sort of find a way in. Definitely not
stuff.
jump against Steve H.
Yeah. Steve H has been playing for a long time, and guess what? One of the things that you pick up over years of traveling and wandering, like Ryu does,
Is the anti-air.
is the art of the anti-air.
Wow.
And Ryu, no slouch in that department.
Oh, okay.
I'm
There's
surprised
some
it
kind of a
wasn't
punish,
just like
yeah.
crush counter. Crash counter.
You can't crush counter command grabs.
Wasn't even a counter, though.
Yeah. Ooh,
I'm just a huge fan of crush counters.
+3.
When you hit that heavy button and you see your opponent just spin,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful.
Oh, wow. And then the DP for the follow-up. Here we go. There's a grab.
DP again. Oh no!
Oh. Oh, catches the block in.
Throw.
One
Dash.
throw. Oh, solar plexus meaty. Okay. We activated. And he
Good
just,
stuff.
I don't know how. He just throws them as his own poke.
Steve H uses the fireballs,
Like a
EX
normal.
and regulars in really good ranges.
Yeah.
Like I told the stream earlier before you got on. He throws them at a range where if you try to jump out of them, your legs are gonna get clipped.
Right.
So you're at the very best, you're gonna be forced to block it.
Right. And then in V trigger, he can hold it and break your guard.
And Steve H, especially when it's in V-Trigger, constantly using the EX, if you do feel like holding it, it charges in I think about like half or a third of the time that a regular fireball does in order to break guard.
I think. Huh. Okay.
Okay.
So it looks like I'm up right now.
It looks like we're never going to find out what 56K thinks. This man just abandoning his post mid-thought. Bromp, bromp, bromp. So we got Meeks playing 56K. Look at this handsome man, though. Oh, no, get off stream, though. We don't want to see that. No, I'm kidding. I have no musical talent. A little funny story from my childhood. I thought I was a good singer because, you know, I was a little kid. My mom was like, hey, you're really good at singing or, you know, beats or whatever. I don't know, whatever I was doing when I was a little kid. And then we were playing some, like, board game and, like, I was taking a long time at a turn. And my mom just goes, do, 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 do. And we all look at her like, what are you doing? She's like, it's the Jeopardy theme. Turns out my mom is tone deaf. And just like, you know, that was a huge ego breaker for me. So, you know, there's that. That's a little funny story from my childhood. But yeah, that's apparently what the shout outs to Mama. That's apparently what the Jeopardy theme song sounds like.
Fight.
Okay. I hope all you guys recognize now. Like, I hope you guys just pay more attention to lengthy button checks now. See? Look! Did you see that? You saw that get parried? Vato was just staring like Vato with the death glare. I'm serious, man. It's the thing. He's going for the KO. He said, "I won." Ha ha ha. I'm gonna check buttons. No, just kidding. I knew they were fine the whole time. Man, I wouldn't let anyone do that to me. You got a pause button. As long as you got a pause button on your controller, your opponent should never land a combo on you in button check. Stay on your side of the screen and hit each button once. That's all you're getting. Oh, look at that hair freaking out. Laura, my word, girl. Get your hair under control. No wonder she has half of that braided. Straight through the arm. Alright. So this is no surprise. We see Vato playing his Karin versus OG Laura. Nice crush counter read. Interesting. I like the way that unknown Vato really picked his moment to try to jump out of that corner. Vato then going for the Rasenha was along with the sweet follow-up. OG Yon getting really just a weak punish on that. Good whiff punish on that. Nice sweep, but really no setup or anything like that. Almost as if Vato was afraid to get close to this character. Good stuff, but no. There you go. That's rough. Throw? Yeah. He went for it. Good stuff, good stuff. Nice. And we're going to final round. OG Yon going in with full meter.
Final round.
Vato sitting on about half. Okay. I've said this before. Karin's anti-air game, not the strongest. She's either got to spend meter for that DP or she's just got to try to time her stand fierce correctly. Vato's out of that. No punish on the Rasenha. Even if it's only the overhead hit, you can still punish that.
Laura wins.
I mean, I know a lot of people, once they get hit by once they block successfully the Rasenha, they wait for the second hit to come out. But if your opponent just doesn't, then you're sitting at disadvantage. And you let her get away with murder. Good crush counter. Good stuff, good stuff. And the... Ooh! Good overhead for the stun. Really surprised that EX Rasenha left Laura just out of stun range.
Fight.
Ooh! The hardest of reads. Just throw out that elbow. And that's half health, just like that. Karin, not a very durable character. I think she's tied both in stun and health with Dalsim. So that should tell you something right there. Okay, good stuff. Wow, weird. Thought for sure that was going to be stun, but there's the throw. This should be boom, boom, boom. Yeah. No, what? That could be it. Vato sitting there without the ability to V reversal. But he built the bar for that. OG Yon should have known. Look at that. That's the face of despair. Tears welling up just behind this facade. Kidding, of course, but once Vato built that meter just by blocking, that's something you got to recognize, that he's not afraid to do that EX percent high. Pretty sure it's percent high, though. I'm going to look like an idiot if it's not. Nice jab out there. Stop dashing at me. See, not really a whole bunch that Karin can do there to contest those jump-ins. Even her stand fierce managed to trade. Bro, okay, looks like we're working on another stun. I think it's the right decision to let that just trickle down. You've got the life advantage. This isn't really something that you need to press too hard, especially against a character like Laura. Let her come into you as long as you have just stand jab in order to stand jab, stand short, stand medium. Just any of your kick buttons are just great, but okay. Close it out with kitty paws, as I like to call them. Meow meow kitty paws. Man, every time I see OG play Laura, it's just like a slugfest. Just elbows getting thrown. And see, there you go. Vato not afraid to spend that meter in order to get that anti-air. Or just even a solid reversal. Okay, good. Boom, 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 and not quite it. That was a really like far out shimmy in order to whiff that throw. Good recognition on Vato was not Vato. OG was for sure waiting for that. Kind of surprised it just came so late though. Good throw into the corner. A sign that you're applying pressure to the wound correctly is when you manage to hold whatever direction the closest corner is and just throw your opponent in that direction. I mean, sure, you can do down back throw, and if it works, good for you. You got a little bit of damage, but you're throwing them away from the nearest corner. See? Like, it takes a certain presence of mind in order to just recognize where the closest corner is, and then consistently use that in order. Are we gonna see? Oh, I feel like OG is waiting for that EXDP to come out, and no, what? It looked counter, so we saw something start to come out there, but then it got stuffed out by that Thunder Clap. Unknown goes through and loses quarter. Unknown, or I keep saying unknown. Vato going home, metaphorically. And meanwhile, we have 56k coming up playing Vendrico. Alright.
Round one.
Vendrick, of course, someone that 56k managed to watch, so he's probably familiar. You know, he definitely knows that Vendrick's gonna be playing Chun-Li. I think we did even commentate on a match with him, so 56k probably has a little bit more on Vendrick than Vendrick even realizes. Now, see, that's the kind of button check that you got to do. Everyone just hits their buttons, and then we say, you good? Done. Unless, of course, you get the advantage in that button check. In that case, you want to press that. You want to make your opponent look the fool. And this is going to be no surprise, I don't think. Yep, of course. And even Vendrick, keeping consistency today alone, continues to use the same costume, the same coloring. You gotta take that lipstick off, though.
What, you don't like the wine color lipstick?
No. I don't know. This costume as a whole is just too much.
I don't know, I like it a lot. It has a very
the blowout and the
gallant looking outlook to it, and I like the coloring and stuff. It's very nice.
The coloring is fine. It's just good crossover to get his opponent in the corner. Vendrick knows that stuff.
Okay.
56k seeing though that Vendrick earlier has not punished a couple of those moves. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Rasenha get thrown out. Oh, and I am 100% correct though. Rasenha gets thrown out, no punish on that, and even in fact he hits with the sweep. That's so weird. All right, so now I have seen that a couple times today. Vendrick likes that just jump roundhouse. It seems, I mean, it hits on both sides. Ooh, good Rasenha over the fireball. That has lower body invincibility, especially projectiles. Okay, not afraid to use that. Spend that meter to just get your opponent off you, put them into the corner, try to build up some of that stun, but I don't think it's going to really, I don't think that EX was worth it. I for sure don't, at this point, don't think it was worth it. Okay. Throw punish, extremely weak for that. I mean, it's something, it's better than nothing, but you could have done a little combo. Good stuff.
Final round. Fight.
It seems to me, yeah. And see, there's that Rasenha again. 56k, I believe, with just what we've seen from Vendrick playing, is testing the waters, seeing how much he can get away with. I mean, Vendrick hasn't been punishing the spin knuckle, as he hasn't been stuffing that out. He hasn't been, you know, punishing a lot of things. And look at that again! That's negative. I don't know if Vendrick is waiting for the second hit to come out and then to try to punish it, but both, anything that Karin can do off of Rasenha is punishable. Okay. Get some damage, get the corner advantage. Nice crush counter with the sweep. Okay, get hit by that again. That being said, despite the fact that Vendrick did win that, I think 56k recognizes that he's not out of this by any stretch of the imagination. Alright, I'm not saying that Chun-Li does not look good in this outfit. I'm just saying it's a bit impractical to be wearing to something like this. I mean, you're having a fight in the London metro station. Why this? Where are you going? Get your driver to pick you up. And, okay, just inches from stun throw. Ooh, good neutral jump to avoid. And just watch Vendrick say goodbye to that meter that he spent. Oh, wow, that was ambiguous. Surprised that Vendrick stayed on the left side. And, of course.
Round 2. Fight.
I don't think I need to say it, but that was sent off. No. Okay. No punish on that sweep. Pretty sure everyone's sweep is punishable. They're certainly all negative. It might be a matter of distance as to whether what's punishable and what's not. Alright, good throw. 56k can be a little bit predictable on his throw timing. Very big. Ooh, good anti-air. Air to air. He can be a little bit predictable. See, look at that once more. And that's it. Spin him. Laundry's done.
Karin wins.
Vendrick needs to stuff some of these. Whether it's the spin knuckle from Cammy, from Unknown's Cammy, you see that coming at you, jab it out.
Fight.
You see the Rasenha coming in from Karin. Step 1 would be to anti-air that. Step 2 would be you block the first hit, and then you punish it. Either one of those should work. Okay, there it is. Good stuff. Only time will tell as to how the next one's going to work. And okay, and to see that one is a little bit different because we saw the Rasenha there go in response to the fireball. Again? Wow! 56k there, mixing in the command grab. Ooh, that was the overhead. 56k mixing in the command grab there, and Rasenha is really doing work for him. That's something that And see, this is Vendrick's probably got to pay a little bit more attention to Steve H and the distances in which Steve H throws fireballs. They're pretty close, just outside of normal range, you know. So just outside of like sweep distance, you throw that fireball. You throw that EX fireball, travel even faster. But at a distance like where he keeps throwing them at full screen, at 3/4 screen, that's something that 56K is reacting to with the Rasenha, because that will go at that point will go through fireballs and over fireballs and around fireballs and grandmother's house and everywhere in between. Good anti-air and the dash almost under. That's that same side to keep you in the corner. FGC also not out of this. Good dash in behind the fireball for the throw. So now we're sitting here. This could go either way. This is truly the final round. No whiff punish on that sweep. Vendrick certainly a solid player, and okay. And I almost kind of want to say that FGC should have stopped at the first one. You don't even need the follow for Rasenha, because every time that Vendrick has punished Rasenha, it has been after both hits. It's one of those things that's really hard to recognize when you're in the heat of the moment, and you have to actually do a lot more work than, what us commentators are doing. Us commentators in big quotes. It's kind of just me. But that's something that you have to recognize heat of the moment. And I even heard it from 56K's mouth. You gotta stop letting Rasenha rock.
We're ready, Johnny.
Yeah.
When y'all are ready.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully.
Greg. Or Vendrick. Vendrick. Every time you punish Rasenha, it was after both hits. You have to punish in between the hits. Yeah, it's punishable. Okay. Vendrick didn't know that it's punishable in between hits. You got to stop waiting for the second hit of Rasenha to land. You can jab him out of that. You see those whirlwind arms? All right, 56K though looks like slinking down in his chair right below the camera. Oh, there he is. And who we playing? It sounds like we got Unknown. Hey, we got PvP Live. That's esport in your hands. Doesn't matter what you've got. I don't want to hear any little squabbling. iOS, Google Android. We got it on both. PvPlive.net. It's esports in your hands. You got scores, highlights up to the minute. You can watch streams. Mwah, it is beautiful. Too bad we won't be seeing more Rising Thunder on that. Soylent. Look at that. That is efficient. Soylent, it's simple, nutritious, affordable food, and unlike that one movie, it is not actually made of people. True gaming food, you can get on, order that stuff off Amazon. I really like the logo. I don't know what it is. Comes with 400 calorie bottles. Meal supplement, good stuff. And of course, we got the VGBC Twitch. It is $4.99 a month, can be canceled anytime. Support VGBC ad-free. You get the cool badges because you want everyone to know how much you love this channel, let's be honest. And we got the emoticons, 20XX. In case you don't recognize that number, that is when your favorite Mega Man game is taking place. And look at those faces. Top right, that's there. Like, follow, subscribe. You don't have that $4.99 a month? That is no problemo. TwitchTV.VGBootcamp, Facebook VGBootcamp, Twitter at VGBootcamp, and YouTube at VGBootcamp. From what I understand, they're going to be doing like tutorials and stuff as well on VG Bootcamp on the YouTube page.
Round one.
So, come, learn, follow, watch us on any social media. Pick your poison. Follow us on Twitter. We got shoutouts and oh my, it is me again. You see me here rocking this CEO t-shirt. Shoutouts to you guys. It's beautiful down there in sunny Florida. at Sotheby here. You can follow me on Twitter at Sotheby here, or make friends with me on Facebook. You can look for Seth. I'll show up. Come on, we know it. And you saw there that we got that P in the first round. Obviously, 56K going for that mental damage, practicing his combos. Really, it's just something you do. I mean, I'm serious. It's you practice your combos, you practice your setups. You can practice fraudulent setups in order to just put those into your opponent's minds. It's just something. It's another. That's the true meta game. Meta is everything. So when you hear metagame, you shouldn't be thinking like, oh, metagame, it's who's the best characters, it's this, it's that. Metagame is everything outside the game. Metagame is in your peripheral vision, watching which buttons your opponent is hitting. The metagame is wearing bright, flashy colors in order to just like distract your opponent. The metagame is all sorts of weird stuff just going on in the background. That it's when you try to nickel and dime your opponent in real life to get every advantage that you can. That's how it goes. Once again, no surprise. OG Yon used to play that Vega, but it sort of dropped off, and like we were talking about with Vato and his Chun-Li, you see one character less and less and less, and then eventually you say, hey, I lost? I'm not going to be switching my character. And that is when they have truly died in our hearts. Oh, that's how you start a fight and finish it quickly. I could cosplay as her. I got the voice for it. Mujin Kyaku. Interesting. Pow! Okay, good crush counter. Takes you out of the corner as well, back into the mid-screen. Oh, 56K just a little bit too soon with that throw. Good stuff. And back into the corner with you. I think 56K just waits a little bit too long on some of those shimmies and throws. And that should be it. You're going to build a meter for it. Good stuff. Recognition. I'm pretty sure the reason he didn't go straight into it is because he was trying to see if he would build the meter for it. Once he did, 56K just like smash that button. He said, you know what's better than saving my meter for the third round? Killing you in this round. Rough. 56K was looking for that, anticipating, but blocked the wrong direction. Nice throw break. That's the sort of mental composure I like to see when you're in the corner. Okay. Good shimmy on your opponent. Good stuff there. You saw OG Yon not falling for that. Ooh, tricky. I really didn't think. Oh, man. Come charging at me with that? Throw. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. That's going to... This could be... Ooh, good stuff. There was a button out. I don't think there was enough time to actually jump out of it. Really amazing decision by 56K, I think. OG Yon really playing the nice footsies there. But once he whiffed, 56K realizing that there wasn't enough time to jump out. Of course, already in V-trigger, can't V-reversal. Just bop. Get chipped out by the super, which is... Let me remind you, the only way you can get chipped out in this game. No follow-up on that. It's a little bit of damage left on the table. You're sitting in life lead, but you want every advantage you can get in fighting games. And yeah, we'll take a little bit of gray life. And with the life advantage this severe, that trading for that stand fierce for that jump move. That's good. Oh man, it blows my mind every time. I look so white on this. I look so white. Nice. No. Bro. Good stuff by... Well, the original was good. But you're going to hop over in order to get them in the corner. So good stuff. OG Yon. Very nice positioning when he came to the direction of the throws, both to get his opponent in the corner and to set up for the combo that followed. Although, if 50K had tech that, OG Yon would be sitting in the corner. I've been telling 56K this pretty often, but you really... It's not the best idea to V-reversal to jump in. If he lands with the throw, you're getting hit. That's it. Jump in. You V-reversal the jump in. Throw. You're taking that. Unless you're a character like Vega. Woo!
Round 1. Fight.
Shout out to sound design in this game. Like, you can tell the difference just orally, I guess. Between like just a jab landing and a medium landing and a fierce landing. Nice cross under there. Good decision to use the regular throw. Man, throw would have left you too much of a disadvantage if you tried to jump out of it like 56K did. And maybe it's just me because I play Sim, but full screen Thunderclap shouldn't make you afraid. If you hit Laura at all, jab, short, whatever, that goes away. So you no longer have to deal with the projectile if you hit her. That's just 101. Okay. Good advancement by 56K, keeping his opponent in the corner. Nice decision to jump in there, and good jump roundhouse. Throw, good stuff. And we're going to the final round. Are you going to spend the meter? How much? 1. Okay, good stuff. So, despite the fact that 56K going in with a little bit of a meter deficit, 2-3, it's... Ooh, wow, interesting. 2-3, 1-3 now. Corinne, that's something that Corinne easily could have built back, and you see her working on that now, just, you know, have a bar already. Okay, and there's all the meter for Laura. Good overhead. I think that's the first time that Ojion actually used it in this set. No! What? That's... I'm mad that that worked. I'm mad every time that that works. Wake up super. Oh. Good stuff. Oh, huh? I think something was supposed to come out there. You saw 56K confusion. You saw 56K confusion there. Something shouldn't have come out that did, or something did not come out that should have. And now we've got winners finals. This is going to, yeah, winners finals, I would assume. So we got Unknown here, trying to pull Steve away from whatever game he's trying to play. I don't see him anywhere. Probably, I don't know. Anyway, so Unknown versus Steve H. Most of the time that we have seen this, it has ended in a victory for Steve H. Not trying to say anything, but Steve H has the fundamentals, has the footsies, and dare I say it, possibly even the better character. Steve H is an OG, whereas Unknown really represents the up-and-comers, you know. A little bit of a younger dude, especially around here. I mean, we got people from all walks of life. I'm not gonna lie. Except the married type. For some reason, once you get married, like once you get a serious girlfriend, get married, you don't really show up anymore. Weird. It's almost like you don't have time for video games. But yeah, unknown, younger dude, representing the next gen of fighting gamers. But I don't play this character, but I'm gonna need some practice. It looks so. Sounds like he's working as just frame Tenkos.
Round 2.
For those of you who don't know Japanese, Nande means, why am I dressed in purple? I look like such a goofball. Oh man, I thought that steam was coming out of Laura's head for a second. That's probably just something going on in the background. I thought she like brushed her hair and, you know, set something on fire? Electrocuted it? I don't know. Yeah, but no, that's definitely something coming out of the background. And I always really like, in this stage especially, right there to like, just to the right of Karin, you see this girl with this purple hair, this tank top, and like tiny shorts, holding this huge case. Every time I see that, I think of Tank Girl. Just a thing. And then of course the guy next to her, the other punk looking guy, his guitar is shaped like the V from Street Fighter V. 90% of you are already going to recognize that, but there's one guy going, oh man, I never noticed that's the V from the logo. And Nikali's face. Perfect KO. And of course, we got Steve H somewhere, MIA, trying to figure out where he is, I guess. You know, when you get a little bit older, it takes more time for you to do things like get on stream and clean your dentures and, you know, all that stuff. Oh, I got it. So, we got some word. Feel bad making those old jokes now. Steve's actually in the bathroom, so that's what we're waiting for. I guess it takes a little bit more time to get things moving. I'm such a... Anyway. But yeah, so that's what we're waiting on right now. Gonna do the winners finals, because the loser of this, of course, is gonna be playing OG Yawn in losers finals. And then the winner of this between Unknown and Steve H is going to be going on tour to play the winner of the loser. No, the winner of the loser of this match and OG on. Got it. That makes sense to you. Loser of this is going to play OG on. Winner of that is going to have to play the winner of this. Boom, boom, boom. You guys know how a tournament goes is. So is Laura's gi pink because she's one of Dan's students? Is she one of Dan's students? Even Unknown telling Steve to hurry up. You can't hide in there forever, Steve. Okay, so we're playing a match while we wait. Haha. Okay. I'm so lonely. You can sit with me. So for you guys playing on PlayStation 4, how many of you been checking out this visual novel game that's out for the PlayStation Vita? Amnesia Memories. It's an Otome game. You play as a girl who lost her memory. You gotta get it back. And you got 5 eligible bachelors. It's fun though. It is fun. I've been going the spade route for EP. Oh, good stuff. That nullified the projectile there with the V skill. I keep wanting to say V move. And that is negative on block. I'm not 100% sure on what the frame data, how the frame data changes in V. You gotta recognize that last hit is a potential cross-up. The other option would be, of course, for Corinne to do that little back hop.
Round 2. Fight.
How many of you guys are excited, though, for Urien coming out tonight/tomorrow, depending on where you live? I'm excited. I just kind of want his third strike costume back. Really not a... I mean, he looks like a total boss in that suit, but, you know... I want to see that original costume. Ooh, interesting. Both those moves just miss each other. The forward momentum of Karin taking her straight under the legs. Boom! You got to know that doesn't work. Like, the hop was going to take her over anyway. I think for next week, one thing 56K has got to work on is his choice of V reversaling V reversaling jump-ins and aerial moves just in general. Just what are they gonna do? If you obviously blocked the first hit, spin 'em. Because what are they going to do? They're going to jump in, you block the first hit, and if you don't V-reversal it, then it's going to be a low, or if it's going to be a low, or just like a command overhead. You can take that. Most of those are reactable.
This is the 9th win.
Plus, if they just... I keep saying this, but if they just jump in, you V-reversal, and they go directly into throw, command... I don't know if command grab works, but if they just go directly into throw, then boink boink, you wasted your meter and you got hit. Congratulations. Yeah, and shout outs to KBR wherever he is. He was here for a couple weeks. Although I did see him lose his world championship title to a 6-year-old. That was cute though. Made some kid really happy. Little kid popping off though. Little kid, 6 years old, beat at some monthly beat KBR. I mean, I'm calling collusion on that, obviously. But you beat KBR, they just popped up like, I'm the greatest! It was great. Good stuff. Oh, there we go. Steve H says, get out of my chair. Hey, Greg. Greg. Yeah, KBR has to hold that.
Oh man.
Yeah, don't sit on the microphone. That's not where that goes. That's not where the mic goes.
Oh me, oh my. What's going on, guys?
I was entertaining them with tales of monthlies past.
Oh, yeah?
You remember were you here when KBR lost to like the 6-year-old kid? And
Yes.
6-year-old kid popped up like, yeah, I'm the best.
I remember that. That was cool. I also remember a monthly where we watched a full 99-second game where Steve H and Seven just down backed.
I don't know who, I don't remember who Steve was playing
Seven.
against. No, but today I was just like, Steve H is not a man that's afraid of just down backing for an entire round.
I got you.
Saying I could beat you in a for best of a one round.
Put you in a 1v1
game.
situation.
Yeah, because that's what
Back
it is.
to the wall.
In this game, it's not like considered a draw doesn't count. It's both players take a round.
Yeah.
If one person's already up a round, then they win.
Right.
If neither player has a round, then you're going to final round. Enjoy that.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think there's like a specific rule, like if they happen to tie in that final round too, I'm pretty sure there's a rule.
You mean
that.
in tournament?
In tournament,
not
yeah.
the game.
No.
Yeah. Oh, you talking if both players in the both players are up a round and then they draw?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, here we go. Already 50% life down.
And you saw Steve H there tried to parry.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it was active quite yet.
Oh my! Just all these normals. Oh, and the crush
Good
counter.
stuff, and that's it.
Yeesh. Roundhouse short. DP.
Steve H is no stranger to parrying dives.
Any manner of things.
That's
Chun-Li
true.
supers.
Actually,
We got
I
those.
do remember one day, Steve H was just sitting there with Ryu, and he's just like, "All right, come up with super me," you know. And it was like, of course, not a tournament match. Just saying like, "Super me, I could parry it."
Ooh, short. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Oh boy, but that's.
And that was like 2 character lengths of progress that Unknown was just making walking up.
All right, this is very tense for Unknown because if he takes just one hit from Steve H, it's gonna lead into.
And that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
And that's of course. I would say that's like a freeze frame, but at the same time, like once you visually recognize that, even if Unknown had decided to dive kick in, that was the end of the line right there for him anyway.
It was done, yeah. The thing is, sometimes when people activate like that, it'll actually eat your input. So even if he had like tried to dive kick, there's a possibility that it wouldn't have even come out.
For sure.
Oh wow,
that was tricky.
Stays on the same side.
Yeah. If Steve H did want to side switch, I think he would have just dashed under instead.
Yeah.
But that was a really nice idea.
Like
to
ambiguous.
Just walk,
yeah.
Just inch his way forward.
Oh, that's a full punish.
Okay, whatever. Crouch fierce into DP.
And that's
that's a crush counter.
Goodness. Steve H going up a game and a round, and this 3 out of 5 winners finals.
Sorry, I'm just trying to like. Every time I see
Oh my
Ryu,
goodness, that's number 3.
Yeah.
Of not confirming that spiral arrow. Unknown is taking quite a bit of damage off of just drop combos or committing to something that he actually didn't confirm.
Right, and you can say that he's taking the damage, although I think it's really Ryu just able to dish that out off of.
Absolutely.
Because Ryu's a master of like the 4 and under in this game, you know? Like 4 and under hits, that's he can just do a third of your health in that many hits.
Especially somebody like Cammy or Karin or Chun-Li where they have lower health to begin with. So they're going to be taking
damage dealers.
Yeah. They're going to be taking it on the chin. All right. So right now, that would have killed if he had linked that Tatsu.
Because
no cannon spike. Oh, and the short, and that's game 2. So Unknown was doing a little bit better of a job of just he wasn't like committing to like short grab or short grab. He was just kind of chipping away at Steve H. I think he might be a little bit onto something there. Steve H.
I think that's the way to play it against Steve H.
Yeah,
you know,
because Steve H. does like to down back, and he's not one to just DP your strings. So if you could just work him down just little by little. I know it's frustrating for pretty much anybody that plays against Ryu because of the damage that he can put out, like you're saying.
And it's a huge, you don't think it is until you play a match, but it's a huge mental strain having enough restraint to like just play safe and just jab, walk forward, like crouch short. It takes a lot of control.
And right now, it looks like Unknown is winning the game on the ground here. He's opting not to use any cannon spike pressure. He's just going to win it on the ground. But Steve H finding his way in. Got a knockdown. Ooh, okay.
That's kind of...
Jab, crosses under, and that's going to...
That was a late cross under, too, and this is going to be it.
Goodness, you see what I'm talking about? And you obviously see it. But this is what we're talking about, is the Ryu just one opening, and that just did like close to 40%.
Yeah, that was probably even closer to 50%, I might think. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Even with the missed input.
Oh, wow. Crossed up.
And see, that is what I want to see from Unknown. That was a
onslaught of buttons.
Yeah.
Short.
Just short.
Oh my! The very underused hooligan. I think that's what that is.
I don't even remember what it's called.
He rarely uses that move. Wow! Going for the low again, and it's actually +2 if he blocked it.
And he did recognize Unknown recognizing that it did work.
Yeah.
So, you know, like you said,
go with punish.
Rarely used. So hey.
Yeah.
Steve H wasn't expecting it either. Good idea with the jump short.
And just one hit away here. That's plus. Hey.
Good. One of those
thought he was
gonna
land. Yeah, he thought he was going to grab him at some point, but the grab never comes.
Right. When you think your opponent's going to grab you, that's when they're just going to keep hitting buttons.
All right, so Unknown on the board here. Seeing if the moves he's made in these past couple of games and that last round specifically are paying off. We're going to see right here. But Steve H crush counter with that.
Yeah, that was like a two-hit combo for like 15-20%. Okay, I think that's plus.
It's -2 actually.
Is it?
Yeah, the knees. Yeah.
Dang, I thought
it's like a less good version of Fong's standing roundhouse.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
It looks the same, yeah. But his is plus, hers is -2. All right, so both of them sitting on full resources.
Yeah, and you see Unknown using that stand fierce, those that double
the double
punch.
fist, the bat. Oh my, just shaving away with those low forwards.
Okay, I think Unknown was right there, not to be scared.
Oh boy, that was a big jump in.
Oh, that's it!
And he punishes that random DP.
Beautiful patience. Oh, Steve H saying that was supposed to be a super, not a DP.
Gotcha.
Okay, so get out of here with that, Capcom. What do you know about making fighting games, Capcom?
All right, so Unknown on the board, 1-2. Let's see if he can keep it going, keep the momentum going into this next game, in the next 2 games.
I tell you though, I mean, we know that you and I both know playing against Steve H with a lot of discipline for the best of 3 is
very hard.
No small task.
Very, very hard.
Right.
It's like a lot of pressure to just not do stupid stuff.
You want to do, like, you go, oh, I'm gonna hit him with a gimmick this one time,
and he blows you up.
Be a DP.
Yeah.
Or like a full combo. Ooh,
oh wow! Doesn't go into the Tatsu and gets the overhead.
And see, that's what we were saying before.
Why is that dude's dash so good? You saw how far he dashed her into the corner?
He didn't need to.
I know, but
like,
still.
Regardless, he didn't need to. It's the most air he can get without jumping, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Good, sure you can. But yeah, like we saw there, the way that.
Oh wow! Too early on the reset.
Ooh. Unknown asking if the game is serious. It sounds like both these players have something against Capcom. But yeah, Steve H closed that last stun out with the overhead. Like we saw before, that seems to be what his go-to stun maker is.
The overhead, absolutely.
Because it's an overhead.
Oh wow, the shorts. But Unknown fighting his way back and letting that stun go down. But Ryu is sitting on full V-trigger and full meter. If he gets one hit and activates, this is over for Cammy. Straight up. And I don't think Unknown has used either of his stocks for his.
He has not. This is actually really interesting because all of the V trigger that Cammy was missing. That's good stuff. Good stuff, Steve. All of the V trigger that Cammy was missing, and Cammy was saying about a third of it. That was all just from playing the patient, neutral game against Steve. That was crazy.
Oh man. And another, you know what? It was another one of those low forwards into Cannon Spike, or yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Spiral Arrow.
Yeah.
That cost Unknown that game, unfortunately.
And mechanically, I don't think that's really a bad. I mean, you don't want to lose like that.
Oh, no.
But mechanically, it's not a bad reason. Like, I feel that's when Cammy should lose games. You
Yeah.
know?
I see
Whenever
what you're saying.
she cannot confirm
drop,
into her special moves, or she drops a combo and then a raw special move comes out, that's when she's going to get blown up because all of those are negative 20 at best or something like ridiculous like that. Hey, we are.
Hey, look at that. 56K underscore BPS.
93K?
93. 81.
93.
25.
20.
Red
20.
7. Say it right?
Yeah. Checking the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. 93.
Yeah.
I got you.
Oh, yeah, you didn't know?
No.
Oh, you didn't connect that 2 and 2?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, but at the same time, Steve H knows how to parry.
Yes.
Anything that Cammy's got out.
Sure.
So Unknown has to think twice whenever he really wants to go in, especially we've seen chin, 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 chin for the V-trigger.
Yeah, V-trigger dive kick.
Spiral arrow.
Yeah.
That
Cannon Spike.
cannon spike. Every time.
Or Cannon Strike.
Yeah.
Whatever. Dive kick.
Right.
But
He's-
yeah, I've
he's
seen it. We've
training
seen
mode.
it. Yeah.
He's
It's
training
crazy.
moded that. He knows that. And so he's basically waiting for that. And the last second, most of the time, he's just like, all right, parry your DP. You know, when you go into the air like that. So Unknown really has to pick those.
Both of those are really
Unconventional
call-outs, though. I mean,
Yeah.
the
is true.
DP, that's more of an anti-air. But a lot of time it's like he's DPing when he knows Unknown is going up. Like before you even see him do something in the air, like before you like recognize that he's jumping, he's like, okay, he's gonna go up here, and he hits him out the air. You see?
Yeah, but see, I don't know. Maybe I'm not paying attention to all of them. But the DPs
Some of
that
them come
Steve H
quicker
throws out,
Yeah.
like the DPs that stand out to me that Steve H throws, it's when Cammy's basically on the ground and then gets
and then he still
the DP still manages to come out.
Catch him off the ground.
Or
yeah.
like I'm just like, oh, Steve
I've
H
seen
had to
some-
block that, and then all of a sudden, boom!
I've seen somewhere like it's before Cammy reaches the apex of her jump and he's getting caught out. So that means that he
Okay.
knew she was going up
Right.
and not. It was proactive, not reactive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
But
That
yeah.
being said, that whenever Steve H has the V trigger and then he sees his opponent jump into the air, he, unless he's saving it for it or there's something, or it's not going to close out the game, he will spend that in order to just freeze the frame, just be like, all right, well, here comes the fiercest of DPs.
Right.
And then just, you know.
And it adds a little stun to his DP too, because
Right.
as the
'Cause
trait
of
of his
Denjin.
V trigger, yeah.
Yeah. Denjin, sure, you can.
All right, so we got losers finals.
Fight.
We've got OG on.
I'm embarrassed to say I kind of forgot.
Oh, that losers finals was going on.
I kind of forgot that wasn't just grand finals that we
Oh,
were
yeah.
watching. I really was just like, all right, now we got casuals after the match. Man, that's okay.
So this I know is a tough matchup for OG on. I don't know if it's just a Cammy, but I know definitely he has a hard time
I think-
against Unknown's Cammy.
I think they're definitely both a factor.
So let's see if
Because I
he's
don't
hit
think
the
he's-
lab and worked on some of the things that are the pressure tools for Cammy.
I suppose, but it seems to me that he can't hit the lab for Unknown.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So the only time where OG Yon really gets like the experience that he needs in order to play against Unknown is once a week when he's playing against Unknown.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah.
Round one.
And that was beautiful form on that flip in. Kind of wish that there were more animations that made like the intros worth watching. Because I really like those. They're super flashy.
Then they transition perfectly into the game.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh my.
Okay, good stuff.
Reset.
Cross under, of course.
Yep. Oh wow, the overhead. Takes him out the air, working on stun. Oh, tries to throw out an overhead. Oh man, but
He went back to the same
Wow,
bag of tricks too often. That was a great cross under. Unknown saying you're trying to jump over me. Give me a
that was pretty quick.
Yeah.
Try to jump short.
I think that's the nature of the game. You're not really going to see Laura playing too much neutral, really.
Yeah, she has because a lot of her buttons are not cancelable.
Yeah.
So she can't really keep you out and then apply pressure like these other people can.
Right.
So a lot of like her good buttons are close, very close.
Yeah, for certain.
Oh wow.
Good air there.
Oh wow, didn't know back fierce. I mean back strong. Oh, grab. Uh-oh.
And you see Unknown. And I think this is a read on the player. Unknown there waking up with normals. Not afraid of that.
Oh, no anti-air.
Anti-air. That
And again,
Unknown's gonna. Oh, Unknown won that. Okay, good
okay,
stuff.
he gets it out, he ekes it out, but that was pretty scary.
Right.
That was 2 jumps that were very easily anti-airable for Cammy.
I'm not sure if Unknown is afraid of. I really don't know
there's
what
nothing-
button that Laura would throw out that.
Jump
would
fierce
give
maybe
Cammy-
just out of priority.
Right.
However,
Or
I
just
feel
damage.
like her back strong comes out quicker than Laura's jump fierce.
Yeah.
So
Or at the very
like
least, it's
that.
got a better hitbox.
See that?
And would easily knock her out of it.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Oh, did not confirm.
And like I was saying, that's the reason why Cammy should lose her advantage.
Oh my.
Good
Activation.
block on that.
Just backdashing all the way away, letting that stun tick down.
Like a 5-year-old practicing their cartwheels, just like all the way. Just like.
Ooh, gets punched up the air. Uh-oh.
Oh.
We got a dash coming in. Oh, wow, he just jumps in, jumps short. That's crazy.
Yep. And that's really all you needed. You saw that Unknown. That's all. Yeah, that's all OG needed.
Yeah.
You saw that Unknown was down there on the ground whiffing a button. So whatever.
Let me go
Just
up and
come-
over.
all you had to do was come down with a button that would have hit either side. Medium, short, both of those would have worked.
So it looks kind of like OGN is not afraid to take some risks now.
Right. Well, that's really something that Laura in her gameplay kind of has to do.
because he's going up a little bit more. It's right now it's paying off, but Unknown is gonna start to get a read on these jumps. I think. Oh wow, back strong still got him.
Yeah. And you saw Unknown was going there for the
Wow,
that was beautiful.
Goodness gracious.
And that was the reason that Unknown, you saw, spent his V-triggered DP was because he thought that it was going to manage to stun, but just sat there an inch away from landing the stun on Laura.
Oh my.
Nerf this girl to 900 stun. I don't know what hers is.
Whose?
Laura's.
It might be 1,000.
She's a durable girl. She's got the gi. Gis automatically add 100 stun. Good stuff.
Stayed on the same side.
The fake cross under.
Oh, he's plus. He got the counter hit, but opted to go to cannon spike pressure.
And that's going to be a deep. Yep.
Yeah. Good anti-air. Good stuff. Oh, that's a +3 train right there.
I would have expected Unknown to at least throw out one stand short, just something to get that thunderclap off the screen. That was great.
Good
That's what backdashes are used for in this game. Get out of a throw.
Oh, and he gets the grab. Very good stuff by OG Yan, securing the second game.
You would say that was good. That was right out of your playbook. Just stand short right into the throw.
Stand short right into the grab, man. When it works, it works.
Yep, for sure.
And it's it's a gimmick, but, well, it's not really a gimmick. It's a tick throw.
It's a tick throw. Something you got to watch out for.
Yep. All right, so OG did a good job of maximizing his pressure when he could. Good punish. Gets himself out of the corner.
Yeah, that move as well uses a side switch. Good stuff.
Gets that.
Interesting. I didn't really...
Oh, wow. Command grab. Good stuff.
Yeah, the only reason that the knuckle didn't go through that was because that thunderclap was really late in the
Yeah.
move. Oh, and that should be, yep, good stuff.
Wow, it goes to DP. Oh, yeah, because he didn't want to switch sides.
He
Makes sense.
Not only does he want to switch sides, he always wants to save good, see?
Good.
And you see Ojion learning a little bit from Steve H.
Yep.
Uses that.
Freezing time. And good confirm. Short into elbow. Nothing too fancy. Keeps it nice and sweet.
Sure.
Secures that round. Oh, wow.
It
Thunderclap.
doesn't matter if it's a
Saving
max
him.
damage punish if it
Yeah.
takes your opponent's health to 0.
Wow, +3 and just walking Unknown into the corner. And he's almost got stunned. There it is. Let's see the full combo. Oh, he did not do the full combo.
No, he didn't. It's a little bit harder
I'm
when
pretty
you're
sure he could have killed him right there. Oh, my.
And now this is still going to be an uphill battle for Unknown to climb.
Absolutely. But he's got V-Trigger on deck still.
Right. And V-Trigger I don't think ticks down when you're in your super animation.
And just activate, throw right in Unknown's face.
It's 1-2.
And Ojion is playing very solidly right now.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, so Ojion sitting on. Well, he's a game up.
Yeah.
I was like sitting on.
Like, what are you
that's
doing?
not-
Sitting on the
that's-
lead?
Sitting on, some good momentum. How
Right.
about that?
Okay. Yeah. Because Unknown did win the first game, and then Ojion
Just
had 2
2-0,
back-to-back.
yeah. Now, what I don't want to see in this game is Unknown doing those low forwards into Spiral Arrow and just messing them up. Wow. Good grab. Good bait.
Yeah.
He was like, not going to want to hold this +3.
No, he's not.
So he's going to try to V-reversal, and I'm going to grab him out.
Not only that, but Cammy's V-reversal is the one that gets her out of the corner.
Yep.
So, that's the best position that Unknown wanted to be in. No anti there. Is Unknown going on tilt?
Yeah, this is very uncharacteristic to see this many jump-ins
Right.
against.
unpunished.
Yeah, exactly. And Cammy has one of the better, probably one of the best.
That back medium punch is just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, this could be huge right here. Oh, and he gets the meaty overhead and the command grab.
Good stuff.
Ojion going to grand finals today. Very good stuff.
Oh, and Steve H, you see him looking over in the back like, am I up? That's me. And then I saw him looking, and then he went right back to playing KOF.
I think he's playing in tournament, that's why.
Oh, is he? Yeah.
I believe.
Free tournament today
so,
for
yeah,
KOF.
For KOF. We got a decent scene for KOF as well.
Yeah, for sure.
People coming out here.
We actually might have more setups for KOF than Street Fighter today.
We have more setups for other games than Street Fighter.
Oh, for
today,
certain.
For sure. We got that Blaze
it's like
Blue
2
and
or
Guilty
3.
Gear.
2 or 3 for Street Fighter, right?
Yeah.
So it's like 2, and that's including the stream setup. And then I brought a KOF setup. Colma brought the Central Fiction setup. We got 2 for Guilty Gear.
Oh, wow. So we have three channels for VG Bootcamp. Got VODs, guides, and highlights. Oh, VG Network. Oh, I like it.
Right.
I did not know. So check that out.
The boot camp is now one element of the entire network that we've got going on here.
Gotcha.
Video on demand.
And if you want to follow Logic, he's the guy running the stream. You can follow him on Twitter at Logic_VGBC. You can see him on Twitch. He's just getting back to streaming from what I hear. Twitch.tv/VGBC Logic. And if you want to follow my man's on Snapchat, Pyronic Star.
Apostle, one of the men's that makes not only VGBC but Xanadu itself a possibility at VGBC Apostle. Some people got their preference for like 1 or 2 social medias. My man's Apostle going for Twitter at VGBC_Apostle. APOSL.
And his brother, Gimmer, the other man making this possible.
A little bit more connected,
yeah,
I'd say.
a little bit more on the social network sphere. At VGBC_Gimmer, Twitch.tv/Gimmer. YouTube is the same. Instagram and Snapchat, both VGBC_Gimmer.
My man likes to keep it consistent, as you can tell. VGBC_Gimmer. Pretty safe bet. If that doesn't work, just /Gimmer.
Oh, and you should follow Super Turtle. They are the ones that make all the art for the stream.
Right,
Yeah.
Super Turtle and PGG_KTH.
Okay.
Keith, but you know,
Very good stuff.
I'm sure Keith was taken.
I'm sure.
For sure. Shout outs to all the artists. It really takes a lot more people than just like what you see making everything possible.
And you should go on to the App Store or Google Play Store and download PvP Live. It's esports in your hands. It'll give you news, scores, highlights, all the newest stuff to keep you up to date with any kind of pro scene for esports.
You think they do World of Warcraft?
Well, I'm sure.
Like Arena?
This is Soylent. It's a nutritious meal supplement.
Right? 400 calories, I do believe. And like I said before, unlike that other Soylent Green product, this one does not contain as much. Does not contain
As
any
much?
people.
As much? Oh God!
No.
No wonder I had the shakes.
The shakes?
Yeah.
What, you're on your human meat
And-
withdrawal?
And AOC, big shout outs to AOC.
Big shout
They
outs to
came
AOC.
through with multiple monitors for the Xanadu setup. So they're a big sponsor, and a huge thank you to them.
You misspelled the Soylent thing on the Twitch chat. Yeah, for sure. So now if you guys coming through to Xanadu, all you got to do to get that setup discount is bring your console, plug it into one of the monitors that AOC has provided, and bada bing, bada boom.
Good to go.
For sure.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure. Oh, I don't know how many of you saw that. We already
He was labbing.
straight training mode.
Oh, he was labbing.
Yeah.
He's ready. He's trying to win. I mean, who doesn't want to win? But
For sure.
he's trying to win.
He's not
I like
trying to. He's not only trying to win. He's trying to squeeze out as much lab time as he can. He says, "Hey, Steve H, what are you doing? Playing there in tournament for KOF? Whatever. I'm gonna be on stream, training moding it up."
Yep.
Stunned.
Also, you can follow me on Twitter at 56K_BPS. Please let me know how I can improve on my commentary. That would be very helpful.
Right. And I'm of course there. You already know. I already told you. But in case you were wondering, at Sethabe here, SETHABEEHERE. If there's anything I do to improve my hairstyle, my physical appearance, my face, just let me know. Okay, we're gonna use stun combos. I can understand that.
Wow, that did a grip of damage.
Yeah, but that was like.
Well, see, the thing is, he's doing it off a command grab, so the scaling of the combo
is non-existent. It's the one hit stun. So it only starts at like a 2-hit combo.
It's interesting. Oh, too far.
Yeah.
I like this.
It's certainly interesting.
I mean, the fact that the travel speed of her thunderclap, is just so slow that it allows her to just like it adds hit stun to her combo, which is pretty dope.
So what it looks like he's really trying to do is combo that into a full charge thunderclap into
a
jump in.
Pierce. Yeah.
There you go. And see, that's a bunch of damage.
That looks. What is the number on that? 6 something?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious! Not even a. Supers don't do that.
Sorry.
That's way more than a super.
Right.
Or maybe not Geef super.
I mean, because you're not trying to get hit by any sort of fully charged anything in this game. Let's be honest. That's why we're getting hit by fierce jump in.
Oh man.
Oh.
I mean, the spacing kind of seems wonky in the corner.
Yeah. Although it doesn't seem like he's got one specific spot on screen where he keeps doing this. So.
Well, he's trying to test it out in multiple scenarios. It looks like mid screen is the most consistent.
I mean, if you're trying to test it out in multiple cases, I feel like you would at least pick one, do it a couple times in that situation.
Hey man,
and
that's how you train. That's not how he trained.
That's apparently not how he trains.
That is a blah, 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 blah. Exposing tech. It's like, nah.
All right.
All those lower players in chat, check this out. Got a fresh stun combo for you.
For sure.
Oh me, oh my.
So, about Legion.
Hey,
Hey.
no, we can't do that, can't do that.
Well, like Arena, though.
Let's talk about this upcoming matchup.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, this is exactly what we're going to see, and we're seeing OG Yon practicing against Ryu. Wrong colors, though. What a scrub. Yeah, it looks like he's got jab on record.
Yeah.
So, okay.
He's trying to see if he can
jab.
beat a 3-frame normal. But this upcoming matchup,
I don't know if he's been paying attention to the type of stun that he keeps getting, because regardless of whether it's skulls or eggs or whatever, he keeps trying to do the same combo, which I don't know how much you guys know about this game, but it does matter.
For the combo you get during the stun, like if you
because they won't be in stun for as long.
Okay.
Because stars and whatever
like, that's
the eggs
like they
are,
can just mash out, but like if you start the combo, they're still gonna be like they're gonna be in hit stun.
Oh yeah, for sure. But he has to charge up the thunderclap fully.
Yeah, I got you.
So
they can if
it's a light stun,
right?
Then Ryu just be able to, best case scenario jab out. Like worst case for OG Yon would be DP into super.
Right.
So yeah. And I don't think Ogiano is really taking that into account. He's trying to practice that because he kept getting clapped out of it sometimes. But we'll see what happens.
So
we'll see if he even gets a chance to do a stun combo in this match.
Yes. Okay. So something that I noticed from the last 3 games that Ogion played against me,
Unknown,
myself, Unknown.
You mean 3 matches.
Yeah, 3 matches.
Got it.
He played solidly on the ground for the first 2. That didn't work for him.
Right.
Then he started to take to the air.
Okay.
You saw I know against me, I did not take him out of the air nearly enough.
And
then Unknown
has a hard time doing that.
Yeah, she absolutely does. And then Unknown with Cammy did not take her out of the air nearly enough.
Yes. And that's really one of the big downfalls that Unknown had.
Going into this match, I don't think that strategy is going to be as viable because both Steve H is he'll anti-air you,
and
but Ryu has
options.
2 very strong options.
3, I would say.
He has several anti-air options, but stand jab and DP for sure will
and
take
just stand roundhouse even.
Yeah.
At certain distances will.
And stand strong.
And stand strong, I guess, if you want to be one of those players.
That's what I'm saying. He has a lot of options.
For sure.
And there you go.
Of course, you can never discount in this game
already.
Stand jab. Yeah. He should have practiced the getting stun combos.
Ooh,
that was beautiful.
Activate. Yeah, he's going to grab. Ooh, crush counter.
Now's that time to wake up jab.
Wow, and just punishes the sweep with a sweep, and that's round 1. Steve H. So I want to see OGM probably have his feet more connected to the ground in this matchup because
that's going to be a little bit of a departure from the games he's played before where he got a lot of mileage by jumping in. Now, contrary to that, he's going to have to go in on the ground, approach on the ground, and just play a smarter ground game.
Like you saw right there, he ate a cross up, has that really bad positioning now just from one jump.
No, he's getting thrown?
No.
I want to look so smart, though. Steve H made me look smart.
I think he's
dash and throw.
Look at that. Another jump.
Ooh, into the
Steve H just taking him out the air. Even if Steve H trades, 1, he has the life lead.
Right.
2, he has the position. Wow, stands short. Wow, he did not meaty.
And if that didn't kill, I'm almost certain that there would have been a super afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. He might have even buffered it.
Yeah, for certain.
First win for player 2.
All right, so that was game 1.
Yep.
Like I said, I want to see OGN keep his feet on the ground.
He needs to, and I don't think that's something that he's recognized yet because
I
honestly think that the past couple of contestants have really conditioned him to want to jump in.
Right. And jumping in is not a terrible thing, but you have to do it
against most players.
Right. Fair enough.
Against Steve H, that's really not something you want to do.
And if you're going to jump in against Steve H, you have to do it where it's like an actual setup, where jumping is an option. Oh, wow. So he jumps out, but behind. So like that. He jumped out behind the EX thunderclap. Exactly.
Not only that, but it's a slow-moving projectile, a slow and multi-hitting projectile.
Punishing a sweep with the sweep again, I think.
Right.
Ogion needs to probably relax on that button. A few characters, like Karin has like a sweep that's harder to punish At least you can't punish her
of
with
the
a sweep. Yeah, because
distancing.
of the spacing that she's in.
Rather than like the direct frame data,
Right.
Where it's still like -10, -14,
12,
or
yeah,
something like that.
yeah. All right, so OG on right now, sticking to the ground, getting some counter hits. Very good stuff. +3. Okay, goes low. Steve H still hit a button, though. Wow, good whiff punish.
Yeah, I was almost surprised that Steve H didn't do the fireball off of that Tatsu.
So I don't know if Steve... Wow, another jump.
Yep.
Very dangerous. That could have been...
Stop jumping.
Oh, that's super.
that's it.
That's not quite it.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Nope. You
I
right.
spoke. That's
right.
it in
That-
terms of, like, that's going to be super.
Yeah. So here we go.
I didn't think that one hit into Tatsu into super was going to do
Super was
60%
like,
damage.
Oh my goodness.
Ryu's not that ridiculous.
That's if you mash more.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure. If you mash
We
more,
got Marvel rules. You
It'll
mash
do like
more,
80%.
you can do more hits.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Fight.
All right, so
That's not true. Don't listen to that.
so Steve H going
Good.
two up pretty quickly.
That's like his ideal range is just 4-hit combo. That's where like Ryu does like 20% damage. It's ridiculous.
So interesting.
Oh, okay, throw
Wow,
to throw.
the throw to throw and gets the corner positioning. Oh wow, but
Throw into
still
corner, out of
gets.
corner, or out of corner into corner.
But I find this interesting. Steve H has been doing this thing. Wow, very good counter hit
Yeah.
for him. This thing where OGM will hit him with the elbow, and you can't get anything off of that.
Right.
But you are +2, so you can go into a grab, command grab, jab if somebody's trying to get out.
Yeah.
But Steve H recognizes that OGM wants to press a button, and he'll just DP him. So if you see it again, I think OGM might try to bait that DP the next time. Ooh. Wow, what a whiff punish. The reactions. Yeah, right there. So right now, Steve H got his back to the corner, finding an EX Hadoken,
Right, and
working
there's
his
one of
way
those-
out, and that's Tatsu. Oh my! So this is, you see these jumps from Steve H. They only come after a Tatsu or like a crush counter knockdown,
Right.
because that's a setup. You don't see him leave the ground for any other reason. He won't go air to air. Wow,
And
an
once
overhead.
again, that, like we said, that's the overhead for the stun.
And a quick 3-0.
That's what happens.
But good stuff to OG on today for taking out
For sure.
Unknown. That was, I know that again, like we said, is it's trouble for him. But he did a really good job of learning what was working against Unknown and then keeping it going.
Right. Yeah. Almost, I want to say uncharacteristic of Unknown not to
Anti-air.
anti-air.
Absolutely.
I don't know what's
No,
going on
you're
there.
100% correct.
But good stuff to OG on recognizing
Yeah.
that was a weakness. That's a flaw in the armor and going and exploiting that over and over.
Okay. Okay.
Glitch.
So
Saturday, Sunday.
that'll
it.
do it for us here at Xanadu. If you want to follow me on Twitter at 56K_BPS,
Yeah.
let me know. You
You got
how I
all the
did.
info there,
Yep.
right? You need
Yep.
right here and right over there.
There. Cool.
Yep. And we do have a Smash Tournament glitch.
Yep.
Yeah, that's coming up Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday, yeah, I
Okay.
believe.
Saturday, Sunday. That's going to be streamed right here on the VGBC.
Cool.
The VG Bootcamp.
Thank you all for joining us. And you can tune in next after Glitch, obviously, next Tuesday for Smash 4, Wednesdays for Melee, and Thursdays here again for
with your boys.
Street Fighter.